Hello friends, welcome to Timeless Foodies. Here I am Pallavi with a very tasty easy recipe. It's vanilla sponge cake. It's very tasty and easy to make. So if you want to know how to make this recipe, stay tuned until the end of this video without skipping even one part. So let's start now. So firstly I have taken a bowl and then added 125 grams of butter, salted butter. It's at room temperature. Then 1/3 cup of powdered sugar. We'll mix all this well using a whisker so that the sugar and the butter mixes entirely. If you have a hand mixer, you can use that as well. So now this is done. To that I'll be adding here 3 eggs. So firstly we'll add the egg white entirely and mix all this well. So I'll keep the yolks aside in the meanwhile, and using a hand mixer I have mixed it for 2 to 3 minutes in medium speed. So this is done. Now I'll add the 3 yolks. You can add one by one or entirely. I'm adding it entirely, and again we will mix it for 2 to 3 minutes in medium speed until it is light and fluffy. So that is done. So now let's take the dry ingredients. The first, I have sifted 2 cups of all-purpose flour and added 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and secondly 1 teaspoon of baking powder. We'll mix all this well using a whisker so that it mixes entirely. You can also use a sift for that so that it mixes evenly. So dry mixture is ready now. So we'll add the dry mixture to the wet ingredients in parts and mix it slowly using cut and fold method as well. You can also use a hand mixer, however we don't want to over mix it. So this is the second part. Mix all well. And finally the last part, mix all this well. Remember, we don't have to over mix it, so we'll just mix it slowly. So the mixture is ready. Now we'll add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence to it and mix all this well. I'm using cut and fold method, you can see. It's a very easy and tasty recipe, friends. My kids and all of us in our family love it. So here also I'm adding 1 cup of milk over here. It is a regular milk. It's at room temperature. That is one of the main ingredient for the sponginess of the cake. So I've mixed it all well. Now it's the time to bake. So I've taken a baking tin and greased it with butter, and then also added all-purpose flour. If you have a butter pepper, you can put that as well. Now add the mixture to it and tap it so that we remove the air bubbles. Now is the time for bake. So in my oven I have baked it for 200 degrees centigrade for 54 minutes. So you can bake it according to your oven. Bake, bake, bake. Yummy cake. Friends, the cake is ready. I have checked it using a knife whether the cake has baked well or not. Now I have left it for cooling. So once it is cooled, let me use a knife and then remove it and unmold it. So you can see the cake has come out quite well. Here let me show you the big piece that I'm cutting so that I can show you it very well, that how well it has baked and how it is spongy and nice. You can see how well it is baked and looking amazing as well. It's a very plain vanilla sponge cake and very goes well with tea and coffee, and you can just have it in the evening. So if you like this recipe, do hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video with another recipe. Bye bye.